G'day friends, welcome to day 31 of Inktober 2017. 31 does mean that this is the last video for Inktober, and I'm super sorry that it's all come to a close, but at the same time I'm so happy and I want to say thank you. Thank you times a billion for everyone that left a comment, for everyone that's been following along and encouraging me through it and learning with me and trying it with me. I want to say thank you to you. For everyone that liked a video, thank you to you as well. And that subscribed, you know, all the thanks go out to you guys because it's been a super fun learning process and it's been really great to have, you know, achieved what I set out to do. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I would put out Inktober, I'd have 31 illustrations, I'd have 31 videos to go with it, and every day of October there'd be a video for you guys to watch and devour and try yourself. And I'm really happy that I finished and I set out to do something and I did it and I'm happy. So yeah, I came a bit full circle today with this illustration. When I first got these inks, I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. I just knew I wanted to try it. I thought I was going to do some maybe comic book illustrations and grab a liner brush and use the ink to line everything. And I actually don't even really love to do that, so I don't know why I thought I would. But I didn't even do that in the end. I actually just started drawing fashion sketches, vintage fashion sketches, the Dior sketches. If you followed me from last year on Instagram, you'll see, and some things floating around social media, that I did these Dior fashion sketches, and they had these long Cruella cigarette holders, and they had Dior coming out of the end of the smoke, and that's what I was doing with them. And when I first released my book, I made all these handmade thank you cards because honestly I only thought like 10 or 20 might sell, like if I was lucky. So I handmade the cards and I was drawing these little fashion illustrations on them and with the same ink. So I really wanted to come full circle with that and just, I don't know, you know, finish up this Inktober series with kind of where I started with ink. I thought that would be a really nice way to round it all out. So that's that. Having mentioned the book just now, I know this is not what the video is about at all, but a lot of people have been asking, and I did put on the Facebook group the other day that the printers had the files for over a year, so they've released the files from their storage, and it is up to me if I want to start that process again. So I'm unsure at this point if I will start that again. Maybe if I do, it would be the last run of that first book, because I have a lot more work. That book was all works from 2015 to 16, and now I have a ton more works from 2016 to 17, and I'd love to create another kind of book, you know, do everything that I would do differently now. I still love that first book. I still always look at it, and I love that there's a lot of inspiration that people grab from that. Obviously, when you grow and you get better at things, you look back and you think, oh no, what was I thinking? But I am still very proud of it. So I have been thinking about trying to reprint it, but obviously, you know, Inktober happened, and Halloween happened, and the stamps and the washi happened, and a lot of stuff was happening, so I didn't want to commit to anything. I didn't want to give anyone any kind of false hope, so just leave that with me, and of course I'll let you know if that comes back, and how you can grab that, and what quantity there will be, and I'm just going to put it out there that if I do bring it back, it will probably be the last run of that book, and that will just be that. So, yeah, you can ask your questions away, but honestly, I don't have any of the answers for that right now. I feel like I say that a lot. I love that you guys ask, and I love that you do feel encouraged to communicate with me, and I don't want that to stop. But sometimes I feel bad because I don't have the answers, so I like to put out in the video like what I'm thinking or what I'm up to, just so you do have a sort of answer to tide you over until I have one. Is that terrible? Anyway, so let's just talk about Inktober. I'm super, super happy. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about confidence. I think it's great when you're creative to build a lot of confidence and put a lot of experience and knowledge into your tool belts, because a lot of what we do in creative works is problem solving, and when you've got a ton of experience and tools in your tool belt to fix those problems that you're encountering, I think that's a really great thing. It helps with your productivity. I feel like it opens up your imagination a lot more. If you're starting a piece and you've got, you know, 16 different mediums that you're great at working with, your opportunities are endless. So I do think for that reason that, you know, challenges are like, you know, kind of like a lengthy, repetitive challenge is good for building up the confidence to use certain mediums that maybe you're not super confident with, or maybe you haven't really tried a lot. So for that reason, even if you are just, if you're just art journaling and you want to take it in a bit of a different direction, if you just want to try a new medium, I do encourage you, like, a lot of repetition. It's just going to build your confidence, and you'll be surprised at how your work does shift when you start to do something very repetitive. It will, your confidence will take you to places that you maybe were too scared to try before, and I think that's where people start to really show, like, this exponential growth when they've got a bit of confidence in them. So I do recommend it for that. Obviously, I encourage cheating at all costs. I want you to do whatever works for you. At the end of the day, it's just so that you can learn. So whatever you need to do to bend the rules and make them work for you is totally a-okay with me. I encourage it. I cheat all the time, so it's really not a big deal. At the end of the day, it's just art, so what are you going to do? But yeah, so I wanted to say thank you to everyone again for the Inktober series. Today's Halloween video is also the last video for Halloween, so I'm going to put that up a little bit later. And at the end of that Halloween video, I am going to, or maybe at the start, I don't know, I haven't figured out where I want to put it yet, but I am going to add in the entire Inktober collection time-lapsed. So you can see me do every piece, like 31 pieces time-lapsed from start to finish, and it is a real trip. I watched it when I edited it all together, and I was like, oh, you're joking. Like, it just looks like so much. It's super rewarding to look at, but at the same time, I was like, how on earth did I fit that in? Like that was a lot. So I feel really great. It's not often that I get to sit down and pat myself on the back because, I'm always working on something new and something different. My work never feels done. But I did really want to sit down and just enjoy, like, bask in the glory of this. I just wanted to enjoy it. So I put that time lapse in, and it will be great. Yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed Inktober. Who knows if I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do a different month and a different medium. Don't hold me to that. I'm already regretting that I said it. Maybe I'll edit this out. No, I won't. I'm going to leave it in there. But I don't know. You tell me in the comments below if there's a different type of month that you could kind of turn into something. Like, what is it? I don't know. Acrylic April? I'm definitely not doing that. Alrighty guys, thanks again, and until whenever I see you next, I'm going to take a short break from YouTube for a hot minute, and probably like a day or two, but I'll be back soon, and hopefully with some more content about the stamps and how to play with them, because I've been putting it off. So that'll probably be the next thing on my channel, and you can always catch me over on Instagram or Facebook in the group. All the links are below. Alright, love you guys, bye.